Welcome to the Earning Your Living by Living Your Dream show again. One more week. Here we
Just one
are.
more.
Just one more.
Then we're done.
No, Matt, please don't go. No. No. We're not done. We'll never be done.
Never.
Ever. Can't get away from us. Oh boy. Oh wait, but he likes freedom. Oh man. Okay, we'll give you the freedom.
Then I'll stay. All right.
All right. All right, great. So today we're gonna talk about how our culture and our community during our childhood, they just got some programs in us, some values too, that some are positive values and some are negative values. I didn't know there could be negative values. I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
it's like
Yes.
a shared value. Go ahead, Cedric.
I was just thinking, like, I never even really heard the word enculturation before all this coaching, and to know like how much it disconnects us from our true authentic self, that enculturation is huge.
It is. It makes us take actions or make decisions that are
Yeah.
just because those negative values have a hold of us somehow.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wonder if you saw any value differences when you went to Europe, Mariana. 'Cause we think of marriage or money or work in a certain way, and then in Spain, when you were there, and you went to Netherlands too, right?
Yeah, I went
Yep.
to Amsterdam and I went to Barcelona.
I'm wondering if you noticed any enculturation come off of you or something. I don't know.
Enculturation over there with the people I met. Interesting. Let me
Right.
think about that. Let me think
Okay.
about.
I have an example.
Oh, okay.
So I was born and raised Catholic, went to Catholic school for quite a few years. um, I don't
Were
practice.
you the good Catholic girl?
Yeah, the good Catholic
with
school
the
girl, and
with the
just
skirt up above the knees. I did that.
ours were quite long. We did wear those plaid skirts, but they were long.
I would fold them right here by the waist.
Oh yeah,
so that-
you did it too. You
Oh
wore
yeah.
the uniform. Was it a long skirt?
Oh yes.
Oh,
Like long below the knees, right? So, but
oh yeah, it was like almost to the ankles.
oh wow, yours was
Almost.
almost to the ankles. Wow.
Almost, yeah.
Wow. Mariana couldn't afford that much fabric, and
right.
so that's why they're shorter in Mexico. Because
No, I was in New York in a high school, in a
Oh, yeah.
private high school where, man, everybody, all the girls would fold right here by the waist because they were so long. Anyway, but yours were longer. Where were you? Were you in Austin?
I was at St. Mary's in downtown Austin, which
Oh
it's
my
still there.
gosh. Yes, yes, yes. I know where
Yeah,
that
big
is.
cathedral there.
Yeah, I know
So
exactly where that is. Yeah.
yeah.
Did you do your whole elementary school there?
K through 5th.
Oh, wow.
So I was pretty encultured into a certain way of behaving.
Can't believe it, Cedric. You, the Catholic girl? No way. Okay, tell us more. Tell us more.
No wonder.
Oh yeah.
Right?
So the
Yeah,
example.
No wonder. Yeah. No wonder.
It's always those Catholic schoolgirls.
Yeah, it's always.
now you know why.
And then
We
what
were
happened?
taught to behave for so long that one day you just cannot take it anymore.
Yeah. It's like, okay, I'm out. I'm out of this bubble. And then
Well, the example that came up is as far as enculturation. So as a society, a lot of us are enculturated that marriage is a certain way, right?
yeah.
Well, being in my, well, 40s, never been married, and that's because I just have to be free to love
Yeah.
as many people as I want, if I want to, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, of course, I love you guys, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes with marriage, that can put a damper on that love. So that's a
Right?
big, to me, that's a big example of enculturation.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then the community, as you were growing up as a child, maybe you also had the values that marriage had to stay together and
Oh,
all
of
that,
course,
right?
right. Very traditional.
Yeah,
And
you have
so,
to, no matter what,
yeah,
have to.
no matter what.
Oh yeah, and then when you if one gets divorced through, after being married in a Catholic church, you have to go through a whole annulment process, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then that's one of the ways we are enculturated.
Just
Our
one way,
culture
right?
says, hey, you got to have this religion, you got to have this kind of marriage, you got to be a good little girl, and, so I think Cedriana and I broke out of that mold somehow.
Yeah.
Right? I went to Catholic school through actually all the way through high school.
Oh my
So
Oh,
gosh.
me too.
Were you an altar boy, Matt?
no, I was not. That I did not do. Yeah.
Good.
Were you carrying the cross down the middle?
No. No.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
I rejected you three. I was Lutheran, which was the
Ah.
break between the Catholic Church.
oh yeah,
So I started early rebelling against things.
Mm.
of
Nice.
course.
Although I was in an all Catholic neighborhood, all Catholic friends. Somehow I knew more about their religion than they did, and they never could understand why I would know that.
That's funny.
My grandmother, Italian lady, she converted from it. And so she was like, I'm not, she, like you girls said, ladies said, she had enough of it. So she's
Yeah,
like, I'm changing my religion. And somehow she chose that Lutheran.
yeah,
But it's interesting the different ways, the cultures, because even with the religions, it's almost the same, but there's different cultural things we do,
yeah.
and different beliefs. But Matt had mentioned countries. Just to
I
quickly, I
have
went.
an example too. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I went to Germany, Hamburg.
Yeah.
In Germany, when I went to Germany, I was in New York. So in New York, you kind of do whatever you want. You don't pay attention to the walk signs. If someone's walking, you just don't hit people. Otherwise, you always think you have the right of way when you're driving. You kind of pull over, stop short whenever you want. When I went to Germany, it was very much, they had very strict rules. You don't cross the street unless it turns and says walk. So everyone would wait, even there's no cars around. If someone walks, they'd like give them looks, or someone would say, you can't walk. They would yell at you.
Wow.
It was very strict rules, which was quite different from New York, where the rules were there, but then people would break any rule they wanted, really, as long as they didn't hurt anyone. So I just saw the contrast, how they have a lot of rules,
Yeah.
only to find out at night all the rules are thrown on the side, and that's how,
Ah.
and they do whatever they want, but no one knows about it.
Okay. Nice.
It's just interesting to see the cultures of different countries.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. One more thing that I saw that I remembered, Matt, from your question earlier. What difference or what values I saw in Europe? Here's one.
Mhm.
The girls, they are roaming around on the beach topless.
Mhm.
It's just things people do over there.
Mhm.
Poor girls, they've just have no self-respect over there. It's sad.
So, you know, American girls go over there and they get appalled, like,
Mhm.
gosh, we can't do that in our country. And
Mhm.
so, in a way, in this show, the Earning Your Living by Living Your Dream, we're talking about how we grew up different. A lot of countries have different cultures. Even the word culture has the word cult in it. It's like a cult. I'm from
Mm.
Mexico.
Mhm.
Everybody else is from the US here.
Mhm.
There's different culture backgrounds.
Mhm.
There's a cult in Mexico. There's a cult in the US.
Mhm.
We have different things that we grew up with. Now, as you become an entrepreneur, it's hard to let go of those values we had at the beginning as we got raised, because then we think, oh man, my parents are not going to approve
Mhm.
of my project that includes gay people or includes single moms, or I don't know,
Mhm.
anything that was not so perfect as the values that we were trying to be raised with, right? Or
Mhm.
let's say in my coaching, if one of my clients, if they want to get divorced, I don't try to mend the marriage. If
Mhm.
they light up getting out of that marriage, I am just going to go with that. That's part of the
Mhm.
coaching method that we
Mhm.
have, so that the person can be happy and alive and can create more money, be productive in their lives, and get their heart's desires. Um, but did I grow up with that? No. When I was 14 or 13, I was in a Catholic high school where divorce was like a big no-no, right?
Mhm.
So, but somehow if I let my childhood values that the community had, the culture had,
Mhm.
if I let them into my business, I'm going to lose a lot of money, and a lot of people are going to lose their lives.
Mhm.
But if I let go of
Right.
those values and I accept people as they are, and all kinds of people can be included, everybody wins. Everybody wins. This is through my perspective of my career of coaching. But let's say I'm selling cupcakes, but
Mm.
but but I know that, let's say my brother doesn't like a certain race of people, but that race happens to love my cupcakes.
Mhm.
If I let my brother's influence
Mhm.
get to me, then everybody loses. Everybody can't buy my cupcakes, or I
Mhm.
lose that productivity, stuff like that. Yeah, that's we're inviting everybody to just include whoever you would like, and to notice which values are blocking some productivity in your business. Yeah. Anything
Yes.
else, guys? That
I heard it said like there's 8 billion people on the earth, and who has the right point of view about what's right about any topic? Oh,
of
of course, that's me. Thanks for trying, everybody.
course, Matt.
Gave it a good shot, but I got it figured out here.
Right. Yeah.
Thanks very much. Silly.
Exactly, because we're all so different. Like what works for me does not can won't work for another person, and just to
Yeah.
be able to read that, because of course there's plenty of people out there that want to be in a traditional marriage and that lights them up, and
Mhm.
it's our job to really read what um our clients light up on.
really light up on. Yes, that's
Really
right.
Right.
light up on.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
something
Go
like
to the
somebody getting
heart.
excited
Yeah.
is not enculturation. That's them just getting excited. Whether
Yeah.
it's
Mhm.
excited about this or that, that doesn't
Mhm.
matter. Those are different, cultural things.
Yeah.
But yeah, when Cedric, when you're coaching your clients and you see somebody get excited, you pay
Mhm.
attention to the excitement, not
Yeah.
the idea of is this good or bad or
Right.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
Not the
right.
head.
Yeah.
Not the thoughts. The
Yeah.
encultured thoughts, right?
We even had a guy that he's he's in a certain industry that has to do a lot with a lot of numbers and reports.
Mhm.
But he really lights up dressing up as a woman. Really, he told us in a meta language, let's say.
Mm.
I
Um,
draw the line there. I'm sorry. Nope. Nope.
come on,
No.
Matt.
No. No. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
So he's getting sued by big time by somebody, uh, and so then he just lit up so much, saying, "I don't know what I have to do to get out of my house. I'm gonna have to put a wig on and women's clothes," and so he lit up so much,
You
you know.
caught him.
We
Good.
caught him, and then, but in a way, of course, his values from childhood. Oh no, how could he wear women's clothes? But he wants to. So it's funny. We just make him right.
Yeah.
We just, we see where he wants to go. If he does it or not, we don't care. It's fine. But
Mhm.
so, all right, guys, we have to go now. See you next week, and we invite everybody to watch in their entrepreneurship. What are they doing? What values or negative values or positive values are bringing in money or not? Okay. All right. Talk to you next week.
Bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.